I'm blind.
Oh.
Surely my insight.
Shoulder? Where? Shoulder? Where?
Wait, Demo Man TF2.
So
You
Indeed.
big.
Christ.
Come on,
hold on.
guys.
I'm trying to
Come on,
make
guys.
sure.
Let's just
Okay.
break bread, okay?
Yeah. The first. Yes. Yes. Yes.
What the fuck have you done to him?
That joke's
Okay,
excellent.
okay.
Bailiff, can we escort
know,
this thing
why
out?
you
Give me a quick
Dang
second.
is crazy.
Give me a second.
Dang is crazy.
This trial sounds like it's going crazy already.
I have alcohol conveniently.
Oh my god,
Which
thank
side
you
is
so
jury?
You're
much.
welcome.
Alright, order everybody.
I thought that would make a louder noise, to be honest.
Hold on, maybe if I bang the gavel on the
Look,
table.
all I thought was it was gonna be a squeaky toy.
Less somehow.
There you go.
Around the
Is that,
Good enough. Good
It's
enough.
around
Is
the
that
same. It's
leather?
better.
Yeah.
It's better
Okay.
than nothing.
Do you not have anything?
okay. So,
Iron?
yes. And there's people talking in the background. In earshot. Okay. Okay, let me make this simple. Yes. Alright, when everybody hears this gavel, that means shut up, basically.
Okay.
Especially the people back there in earshot.
One moment.
Alright. Alright. Okay.
Give him
Hey
alcohol.
guys, court's starting.
Yeah, it
so
might be milk.
put on whisper. Okay, let's
Alright.
yes.
We are soon going to commence the trial of Ramanjak, who is accused of the following crimes: piracy. The prosecutor of this case
Oh, sorry.
The prosecutor of this case, is Glud Garby, and the defense is Gold Chroma. All of you settlers, in the jury stands, you serve as the jury. It is your job to listen to both the defense's and prosecutor's arguments. Some of you are drinking very loudly. It is.
You expect us to be sober during this?
Are you drinking in court?
I am.
Yeah, switch it. It's tea. It's delicious.
I don't
I
think
feel like
most
this
of
would
it's
like
tea.
impair that we shall now commence the trial for Ramanjak.
You TP
Now,
those
the
people.
defense, you may start with your case.
All right, we'll give our I have my opening statement. Normally, it's the prosecution who gives the opening statement first.
Look, we had to build this whole courthouse. We haven't yet figured out all the kinks of our legal system here. But
All right, I'll kick things off then. It is always admirable to see trials in Minecraft. Admirable to see us not default to killing. Try for law and order. Unfortunately, this isn't one of those times where it actually works. Distinguished members of the jury, my client, Ramanjak, stands accused of assault and attempted kidnapping and general forms of piracy. These accusations, however, simply do not hold true in the face of the facts of this case. A conclusion you will also reach by the trial's end. Over the course of this case, you will not only find the Armada at fault, well-meaning, but at fault, but you will also come to question exactly what their justice is and how it will be applied in the future. That concludes my opening statement.
Oh.
okay, Glud Garby, would you like to give your opening statement?
I have unequivocal evidence that Ramanjak has committed multiple acts of piracy, robbery, and threatening others. The case is quite simple in my eyes. Call your first witness.
Very well. The defense. All right. The defense would like to call Fives the Great to the stand.
Five the Great to the stand.
Where's the stand?
Take my Ramen Jack. Alright, Ramen Jack, you...
Vibes the Great, state your name, occupation, and your rank.
My name is Tsuki Kagen. I work for the Armada and I'm a recruit.
All right. Tell us what happened at the time of the incident.
Maggie.
I have no idea. I was not present. The only thing I know, I was heading towards the Nether biome, and I came through here on the day that the incident happened, and I had the duty of guarding Ramen Jack for a few minutes before I left it.
So you were in charge of presiding over the prisoner.
Yes.
Were you made aware of exactly what Ramen's crimes were?
No.
So despite the fact that my client has no bounty whatsoever.
Yes. Good soldiers follow orders.
And ask no questions. All right, that is all. Your witness, Galby.
I get to question you.
Yes, Buzz, back to the stand.
Yeah, it's my turn to ask questions.
Oh.
Garby, you may now cross-examine the witness.
Alright. Fives, it is correct to assume that you were the guard of the defendant.
Yes.
Does the defendant's crime in any ways, in knowing about the defendant's crime, impair your duty to secure the defendant and make sure that they do not escape?
No, I was hired to do so. I work for
How?
the Armada and their job is
Then I have one very important question. How do you relate to this case, other than just simply doing your job?
I'm sorry, I did not understand you.
How are you related to this case in any capacity if you were just simply doing your job?
That is a very good question. I can have no answer for that.
Exactly. The defense put up a witness who has no clue what's going on right now to make it seem that the Armada is incompetent. And that is why, Sir Fives, I politely ask you to step down. I will call a person who is actually responsible in this case for bringing Ramen Jack in. I'd like to call Glowship to the stand as I go shut my dogs. Okay, so Glowship, you were responsible for securing the prisoner. You're the one who brought him in, correct?
Yep.
All right.
Yep, that was me.
Please testify to the court. Your experience with the prisoner and how and why you brought him in, how he, decided to turn himself in.
Makes sense. So we're under oath, right? We can't lie under oath, right? I just want to make sure that was all stated.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, there's no
Okay.
line.
Yeah. No, makes sense. I'm just checking to make sure. that this is all going in proper order. Overall, I would say that the prisoner, Ramen Jack, I can't lie. He's pretty sick. He's a pretty sick dude. He's just kind of chill. He just kind of like tried to take people hostage because he wanted a bounty of $1. And then nobody would give him a bounty of $1. So, rather than having him commit like an actual crime, like terrorism, I was just like, okay, why don't you just be imprisoned and then do some stuff like that and you can have a bounty? Because he just wants $1. And I feel like maybe it would have been easier to give him a bounty of $1 than building all of this. But, that's just my personal opinion. At the end of the day, he is a pirate, so honestly, I think his crimes are pretty punishable. In my personal opinion, I think we give him the death sentence. That might not even be enough. I think we should scrub his name from history. Yeah.
I did not ask for your opinion.
Okay.
The defense
for
would like
your...
the defense would like Glowchip's statements added to the record.
Who is on the record?
Who's recording?
Me.
Not me.
Everyone.
I am.
Please tell me at least one person other than me is live. That'd be really unfortunate.
I'm recording.
I
am. I'm
recording.
recording.
Okay,
I'm
sick.
at home, so I'm in jail.
Yeah.
Okay, then it's everybody's communal record. In fact,
Yeah.
Okay.
There's the record. There's the record. Just
All right.
pretend this has everything written down on it.
Okay, yeah. I would like, the ladies and gentlemen and theys and thems of the court and jury to hear what he said. Ramajek attempted to hold a hostage for a measly bounty of $1 and then turned himself in. I feel like that is insufficient enough to prove that he is guilty, knows he's guilty, and is just trying to get out of it scot-free. What if that hostage was you? How would you feel if somebody took you hostage for $1 bounty? It shows malicious intent, and it's quite unfathomable that you would do it for a single dollar. Is the hostage here by chance?
I think that is the hostage.
The hostage is like right outside, actually. Isn't the hostage Mari?
I want to ask you guys to envision yourself as Ramajek. Right now, as you envision yourself as Ramajek, how you feel about a settler is one life of a settler is worth a bounty. Money. That's all it is to him. Because he's a greedy, coin-loving pirate.
Wait, how did he try to, kidnap you? Was it a sword? Was it an axe? Was it a bomb?
They make a very good point.
Was it even a weapon?
Ramen?
It was the head of the...
Objection. My client has not been compelled to testify at this time.
All right. Does that end your
Yes, that ends
statement,
my that ends my questioning.
All right. Gold, you may now cross-examine Garby's witness.
All right, Glows Chip. Exactly what?
Yeah.
Exactly what happened when? What happened following your suggestion that for my client to be imprisoned?
We put him in a little jail back there for like a week straight, and then he just kind of sat there for a little bit until.
I mean, what happened precisely before that? I'm talking about the moment. Tell me about the moment of the crime.
The moment of the crime. Oh yes, he pulled out a stray head. He was like, "I'm gonna get you with the stray head." And Mari was like, "No, don't get me with the stray head." And it was like holding the stray head up to Mari. I don't actually know if it was gonna do anything. Can stray heads do anything? Everybody? Can they do anything?
No, they're just.
Ramen Jack did not threaten anybody with a real weapon.
Okay, I'm real audio quality. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Take
Objection.
your time.
Take your time. There's no rush.
I think it is wrong to say that you cannot use a head to deal significant blunt force trauma to somebody else.
Objection. But it's far from the first or most practical kind of weapon that somebody would have on hand.
It's clear to see that Ramen Jack is incompetent. Of course he would use an incompetent weapon.
Incompetent enough to come up with a plan, but not come up with a weapon.
I would like the court to remember that Glow's Chip, is the one who suggested the idea to turn Ramen Jack in himself. He didn't even come up with his own genius plan to get a $1 bounty.
Wait,
so
if
what
you come up with a plan,
if Glow's Chip helped come up with the plan, then wouldn't that mean that Glow's Chip is complicit? That's what you just said in your own words.
His plan was to turn Ramen Jack in, so Ramen Jack would get a bounty. That was the plan.
And yet Ramen Jack has no bounty. There was no real threat at play here. You can't say that somebody has been accused of a crime without a bounty to their name.
He's got a point.
So what I've been hearing is you gave him consent to do that.
I didn't give him consent. I just said, hey, if you really want to do a crime, do like a small crime and not like terrorism. Like, I think everybody can agree here that terrorism is bad, right? Is anybody here pro-terrorist? Quick question. Anybody? Show of hands.
Don't try to straw man your way out of this. That is
I'm not straw
incitement.
No, I'm not straw manning my way out of this.
That
I'm
is
just straight up saying
incitement of a crime.
No, yeah, no, you're like right. Like he's got a point.
Order. All right. Look, this line of questioning has fallen out of line, and I would prefer if the questions came from the prosecutor or defense. Okay. So, do you have any further discussions, God Chroma, regarding the witness on stand?
Make sure you hydrate, or else I will make you.
Yes. So if there was no conventional weapon, and if there was collusion, can you really say that there's just cause here? Can you say that you have followed your orders, followed your oath to the T? Is an invented crime the same as an actual one?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Not really.
No further questions.
Okay. Glows Chip, you may leave the stand.
All right.
Okay. Are there any more witnesses?
Yes.
The defense would like to call a witness.
Go ahead.
All right. Granted.
The defense would like to call the alleged victim of the crime, Mari 232, to the stand.
All right. Mari 232 to the stand. All right. Oh, there she is.
I just so happened to be walking by. I'm glad I heard my name. I'm needed?
You're being called as a
you are
witness.
being called as a
What?
witness.
Oh shit!
What was
What
that?
the heck?
What was that?
I think that was a terrorist.
Creeper.
But Ramen Jack's right here.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I think
saw
we've
a
established he's not a
outside.
terrorist at this point. And if you think that's the truth, there's a sign over there that says otherwise.
You know what? Good point.
Where?
I can go around and check it out before I testify.
Well,
Excuse
let's
We have a bailiff for a
continue with the
reason.
trial.
I have to go to work in 10 minutes.
All right. Tell me what happened. Tell me what happened before Ramen Jack pulled out the stray head.
Well, I will be honest, I don't really remember much. It was kind of a blur. It happened very fast. I was just doing my job, my service to the Armada in, helping build a dock, the very one outside today. And, I saw another recruit, show up with Ramen Jack in tow, claiming that he was their prisoner. And he didn't seem aggressive, if I will be honest. Simply seemed to be standing there. No weapons to be seen. It's all a blur from there, unfortunately.
Do you remember talking to Ramen Jack?
Not much. No.
Can you tell us what you do remember?
I remember having some sort of weapon pulled on me. I don't remember what. And then everyone seemed to be very cooperative in attempting to up his bounty. That seemed to be his main motivation, if you asked me. He just wanted to be known for something.
Were you involved in these collaborative efforts?
No. I don't believe so. I don't like to think that I am. I didn't condone any of it. I was just caught in the crossfire.
Did you feel threatened at all when Ramen Jack pulled out that head?
I mean, as anyone would when they have a weapon pulled on them.
Did you feel threat? That wasn't what I asked you. Did you feel threatened? Yes or no?
Objection.
Yes.
Badgering the witness. No, hey, hold up.
Okay.
Okay, well, you answer. Okay, well, never mind. Never mind.
Why you got? Why would you feel threatened by a stray head
Sorry.
as opposed to a real weapon like a sword or an axe?
Well, I don't remember what exactly the weapon was. I wouldn't say for sure if it was a stray head.
But we have testimony saying that it was.
Alright then, that wasn't my memory, but I remember something being pulled on me, and yes, I did feel threatened. Although not very much. Not very much. I had my fellow recruits around me, so it was one.
Would you
against
describe?
Quite a few.
So in other words, your actions were entirely reactionary.
I would say so, yes.
Do you feel that you've jumped to conclusions?
Objection. That has nothing to do with this.
Objection. It absolutely does because it provides context as to whether or not the situation warranted this kind of response.
She was attacked. She is allowed to feel however she wants to. You're asking her if she feels validated and fearing for her life.
No, what I'm asking is if there was no real threat to be presented, and if she jumped to conclusions, then if there is a possibility that all of this was nothing but some hyperactive reaction.
Hello?
What the fuck?
Then what exactly is the point of all this?
I'm gonna check on that.
Alright.
We have active bombs going on. We're worried about a guy who stole a dollar.
Aren't we supposed to be evacuated during terrorist attacks?
It's funnier this way.
Good point.
All right, let's give the jury a 30-second break to see if people can figure out what just happened in the basement there.
I have 2 minutes of being absolutely sloshed in the skirt.
I get that.
This is not good.
Excuse
Honestly,
me. I
Sharon-
request that all
Hey, Sharon.
jury members who are currently under
Hey.
the influence of alcohol and/or any other alternative substances leave the courtroom.
He's not.
Isn't it like a felony?
He's not.
Isn't it a felony?
No.
It is a felony.
Nuh-uh,
It is
nuh-uh.
against the
No.
law.
I
We
think
didn't.
it's a
We
felony.
didn't
I
read
think
the
it might be a
laws,
felony.
so I mean,
Look,
it can't be allowed.
If you think it,
Alright.
listen. Do you think it's a felony? Yes or no?
What?
No.
Do you think it's a felony? Yes or no?
I don't. What felony?
Okay, come with me. I've got a sign that says otherwise. Come here. Come
All right,
here. Come with me.
where's Mari? She needs.
Wait,
I
Right
didn't hear the
We're still
question.
here.
Ow.
Right over here. There's a sign that says otherwise.
I can't read
We're
that.
still
from
here.
Okay.
No, right here.
Checking
Back here.
what
Okay.
happened.
Other side.
Okay.
I have a sign that says otherwise.
Judge,
We have
I
a
have a-
Kieran.
Judge, I
We
have
have a
question.
significant amount of the jury who are under the influence.
Is the
I'm
judge
not under
here?
the
I told you,
influence.
at least-
I'm so proud of you.
I'm also.
Order in the court. Order in the court. We will now resume court. So, God Chroma, was your line of questioning for Mari? Did you conclude with that?
Yeah, I was still in the middle of questioning.
All right. You may continue your line of questioning.
Further, but you say that you cannot clearly remember what has happened. If that's so, how can you say for sure that you were actually threatened?
Well, I can say for certain that I felt somewhat threatened. That is what I can recall in my memory.
But no other details.
Well, other than the details I've just told you, no.
No further questions, Your Honor. Your witness, counselor.
All right. Gabby, you may. You shall now give your cross-examination to the witness.
Your Honors, before I start my questioning, I'd like to submit an inquiry that the case be presided not by the jury, who is clearly impaired, but by the three judges
I'm a
instead.
highly functioning alcoholic, I'll have you know.
Oh,
Sustained.
objection.
There's only one person in the jury that is impaired right now.
I must
He's
object to this.
actively getting more impaired.
I must object to
Well,
this
deal
because
with them separately. I don't want to
because
travel
this
all the way across the islands just to be kicked out again.
I must object to this suggestion because the judges are among the Armada. The victim is also the Armada. This creates a clear conflict of interest.
I am sorry, but
That's true.
as admirals, they have the power to decide whether or not this is a jury trial or a trial by, the 3 great admirals. It is clear.
And as admirals, they also have
and getting the jury drunk to make it easier for your client.
That is a baseless accusation. And reverting to your earlier point, as admirals,
all right,
they have an obligation to see justice done.
2 of them.
I'm actively
What?
drunk.
Nuh-uh.
Oh god damn it, you ruined it.
I mean, if I may, Your Honors.
Alright.
You may.
We could just remove the intoxicated jury.
That's what I wanted to do! Are we down? Brief
Alright.
recess?
To sobering up the jury?
Yeah.
Aye.
I mean, sure works for me. I gotta go to work soon,
I'm
so.
very lactose intolerant.
Alright.
To the
Wait, what do you mean it's
right of the
radioactive?
courthouse,
Why are they...
and
Listen,
down the back,
who-
like in that
Maybe we should
direction.
not
It doesn't.
Should
It
be
doesn't
away.
matter. A little microplastics never hurt anyone.
You have enough microplastics in your bloodstream to make an entire credit card. I don't want to hear it.
Exactly.
Kieran,
Yes.
may I suggest, just to make sure things are fair, that even the unintoxicated members of the jury, just to be safe, in case someone might be lying, even the unintoxicated, seemingly, members of the jury are required to drink milk, just to make sure everyone's on the equal playing field.
Like actual armor and stuff?
Okay.
I'm
That-
I'll
fine with
get
that.
us. You stand there. I'll get us milk.
That can be
Oh,
sustained.
okay.
This is Maggie. This
I'll
is
be here.
the Roner that
Everyone-
I am in legal
Alright.
with.
Everybody,
OUA.
drink milk.
Milk is being fetched for me.
I do.
Got milk.
Alright.
Hashtag got milk.
Don't remind me of that.
Milk. That is such an old reference.
You know-
Goddamn.
I hear your bones
What
creaking
can-
from
what
here.
You know, I'll be real,
What
Cacto.
did
I
you-
did not think this is how this is the direction the trial would take.
You didn't think people would be drunk in public service? Damn.
This is
Yeah,
this
the
is your
thing-
civic duty.
You think I take the thing is, I took it.
All right. Once everyone's
the
back,
jury
court
sober?
will resume.
So how about those Mets?
Damn it.
They are sober, but sharing one brain cell.
Maybe if
Okay,
I just
we
don't
should be
move,
good to
they'll never
resume
notice
once
me.
I could get there. All right. All right. Court will resume now. God, I believe we've given you sufficient time to ask questions tomorrow, so I want to hand it over now. To Galbi, give his cross-examination.
That's fine, Your Honor. I finished my questions.
Okay. Galbi, you may begin your cross-examination.
Mari, you stated earlier that you felt threatened during the encounter with Romdick, right?
That's correct.
That is all I need. You fear for your life, correct?
That by definition is what feeling threatened is, yes.
Alright. So then, I would like the court to hear that any sufficient reaction to feel like your life is threatened is self-defense. So, Gold's baseless accusations of the witness saying that their conclusions are indecisive or aren't able to make proper observations or decisions in that moment, they're completely baseless and shouldn't be considered because the facts are simple. She felt threatened for her life. I have one last question. How does it make you feel that your life is worth $1 to Romdick?
Pretty poorly, I'll be honest.
I have no further questions.
Okay. I also do want to mention, why is one of the members of the jury next to the defense?
Oh, my bad. I forgot where it was.
Yeah, please. Back to the jury.
I know I gave you alcohol, but Jesus Christ.
I was
That's what he said when he opened up the trial.
I'm just here because the
And yet
letter
there
told
was
me
a-
to be here.
Order in the court. Alright. God Karma, your objection is being overruled. I do want to hear Dark Sky Ninja continue with what he was saying.
Okay, so I've met him on 2 different occasions. One of them was just in passing, as he was having a conversation with somebody near my settlement, as I was about to go into the mines. And then the second occasion, him and a group of others I was fishing off my dock, and they threatened to kill me if I didn't give them everything I owned. And so there were like 5 of them. And so I turned over my stuff, and they still tried to murder me. But I made it out alive, obviously, because I'm here today. Yeah.
Was there any other witnesses there that weren't the ones that attacked you?
Unfortunately, I was the only one there. I was on my dock fishing. So, I mean, I do have fish witnesses. I actually have one in my pocket right now.
And say, what were these other people you said they were with?
Okay.
I didn't catch... Oh.
Let's leave the questioning to the defense and prosecution. As jury, it is very important for you to stay impartial and listen to both arguments rather than making your own. Gabi. Do you have anything to continue?
Yeah.
The Dark Scavenger.
Do you remember anything else about your attackers?
I do remember them having a conversation. Ramen Jack had said something about a Looney Tunes person. I assume it was the name of one of his goons that he was with, but I'm not 100% sure.
This testimony shows clear evidence that Ramen Jack has committed piracy. Gathering up a gang of people to rob and then assault somebody is the bare definition of being a pirate in a pirate crew. Now, Dark, I want to ask you, how does it feel that to you, that Ramen Jack views your life as equally significant as $1?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. He probably got more out of me from mugging me than attempting to murder. Because I mean, as I'm sure all of you, everybody here knows, y'all have probably seen me going around the server and, you know, full enchanted diamond, full gear, and all that. I no longer have any of that gear because of the mugging, which is why I came in naked. But I mean, it definitely diminishes my thought of a as a person, you know.
Steal the clothes off his back. Despicable. No further questions.
Alright, Goldchroma, you may begin your cross-examination of the witness.
All right, Dark Sky Ninja, you were clearly able to identify Ramen Jack.
Yes, because his goons said his name.
Were you able to identify these goons? Can you give them? Can you give us their names?
Like I said earlier, Ramen Jack was having a conversation talking about or talking to somebody named Looney Tunes. I don't know if that was a separate entity or, you know, or one of his goons, but that's the only name of the others I caught. If it was one of the goons or whatever.
So you're saying that this Looney Tunes was there?
I don't know if Ramen Jack was talking to Looney Tunes or talking about Looney Tunes. It was, traumatizing.
You have yet to provide any names of these alleged goons who were with
Objection!
Ramen
He
Jack.
did provide names. He provided the name of Ramen Jack.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about goons other than Ramen Jack. He has yet to provide any names for this. Did this incident actually happen?
It did.
You may leave the stand.
Oh, what the fuck?
Okay.
Does anybody have an umbrella? It's raining now.
I mean,
Come
you
here,
can just stay
take my
here.
shield.
I have a bowl you can put on your head.
You can put it over your head.
Thank you. I have
You know what?
no
Here.
belongings anymore.
Here. I'm gonna give you this.
Thank you.
You can take this bowl and put it on your head if you want to.
I have a hat now. Thank you.
Oh.
Okay, I would like to call Looney Tunes to the stand.
Looney Tunes to the stand.
Looney nearby.
I don't think so.
Admiral, I doubt.
Calling a witness that isn't even in the courtroom.
Objection. It was your witness who named Looney Tunes in the first place. We were not. I asked.
I'm good.
You want a drink after this is done?
All right. Jurors, you've heard the testimony. You've heard the case. The victims, quote unquote, were complicit in these so-called crimes. They have failed to deliver necessary, solid information in their testimonies. In light of this, I must implore you to deliver a full acquittal to my client. Not just because there was no true crime committed, but because if you find Ramen Jack guilty today, it will create a legal precedent. One where no true cause is needed to detain the Armada.
Order.
That
There are enemy hostiles outside.
Objection!
Whoa! Oh. Oh.
That's not objection. Okay.
Oh shit.
What part of objection did you get?
Come on, let's get
What
out.
the hell?
Okay. So many things are going to happen now. I don't even know what's happening anymore. Oh yeah, go in.
Right. Attack.
You guys take forever. Jeez Louise.
Oh my god.
Alright, he drank the brew. It's fine. He's dead.
Oh, damn. Jesus Christ.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's get out of here.
That was
Go.
even
Follow
worse.
me, buddy.
Get out of here, Roman.
Sean, I'm sorry. This way.
Funny shit.
Go, go.
Oh,
Go, 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 go.
You guys alright?
Go.
Oh wow, they're all dead.
We
guys.
pirates don't kill settlers.
That was way too fast, bro. Like,
We pirates don't.
Whoa, shit!
Hector, on me.
Kill
him!
Above.
They're
up there. They're up there.
Above.
He can teleport to any
Holy
person.
shit! How the
Get
fuck do you
down.
guys have Piss Marine already?
I do the one thing
what
that
the-
people ask constantly.
Cat. We'll do this.
Whoa, that's a cat. The fuck's wrong with you? Alright.
Okay. Oh! I'm getting cooked.
Oh no!
Oh shit!
Oh no! Poor guy.
That was not
It was a missing
planned.
It was missing
I deserve that. Oh my god.